Hey, what's going on? And welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. It's your girl, Naiah Nikole. Today's topic is the problem with society and the transgender community. In today's video, I will be reviewing 4 systemic issues that are happening that you as an individual can help be a positive influence. So stick around with me because we're going to change the world one person at a time. Issue number 1 is economic discrimination. It all starts at the workplace for transgender individuals. A lot of transgender individuals are pushed away or shunned from receiving the same opportunities as any cisgendered person, just for the simple fact that they're transgender. These kind of things happen because bosses or owners or managers are scared to hire a transgender person, or maybe are just simply anti-trans. I'm not sure. But one of the things that we can do if you're a manager at your job or you're a business owner and want to hire competent people, do not shy away from hiring a transgender individual. Just think about it. One of the things that we can do as a society, you as an individual, to make more of a positive change is whether you're a manager at your job, maybe you're an owner of a business, or maybe you're simply going to be a coworker of someone who is transgender. Well, one of the things that you can do is welcoming, becoming knowledgeable about the transgender person's pronouns. Maybe become acquainted with who they are and how they want to be treated. Above everything, transgender people only want to get treated fairly and with dignity. Now, when transgender people get ostracized or pushed away, or opportunities are taken away from us in situations like at work, we are faced to seek other work, such as sex work. Transgender people have gone through a hell of a time in working through a lot of big issues in their lives that probably, they're probably really good at handling pressure. So look at the positive side of being able to have a creative, talented transgender person working at your company. As a coworker, you could probably be kind and treat a transgender person like you would treat anybody else in the workplace. Let's please be better at treating transgender people equally. All right, let's move on to issue number 2, barriers in healthcare. Being a healthcare provider, whether you're a nurse, a doctor, or anybody in the healthcare environment, if you're treating transgender patients, try to become more knowledgeable. Transgender people, we do not seek out medical care a lot of the time because we're scared. Sometimes it's because we're just afraid of how we're gonna get treated. Most often than not, at least in the past, transgender people have faced a lot of barriers in order to get proper medical care because there hasn't been knowledgeable medical assistants or medical practitioners to be able to treat transgender issues. One of the ways that we as a society can be able to provide proper medical care to transgender individuals is to become knowledgeable in transgender healthcare. Although there have been a lot of implemented laws to provide protections for transgender healthcare, I think we have a long way to go. Let's move on to issue number 3, transgender violence. Transgender people, we are faced with violence, a lot of physical violence, whether it's outside of our homes, in our homes, at work, or any other public place. There has been many studies that have said that transgender women face some of the highest violence incidents. Transgender women are the number 1 target and experience high rates of gender-based violence. Some of this violence could be perpetuated by loved ones, people at school, coworkers, or even strangers. One of the ways that we can prevent this is by becoming a better person, becoming educated that transgender people are nothing more than just like everybody else. If you're a trans person experiencing any type of violence, please report it. Most of the transgender violence goes unreported. The American Medical Association in 2019 declared the violence against transgender women an epidemic. So it's a serious issue that as a community, we need to find solutions for. Now we're gonna move on to issue number 4, civil rights. Transgender are faced with a lot of hatred publicly. A lot of the transgender needs have to do with us being able to change our gender markers or change our name day in and day out, year after year. There's laws that are changing constantly, allowing us to be able to wed, allowing us to change our name or our gender marker, depending on what kind of surgeries we've had. This is a civil right that everyone else just doesn't have to worry about. As a community, we can go ahead and get out there and vote for policies that protect transgender civil rights. As a cisgendered person, maybe watching this video, you probably don't think about transgender issues, and you probably think the only issue is us wanting to use the public restroom. There's all of the issues that I have mentioned today in this video that we have to live and worry about and experience day in and day out. So as a community, I urge everybody to go ahead and be a better and kinder person. Treat any and all transgender people with dignity and with respect. We have a lot of things that we have to go through throughout our transitions and in our lives, along with all of these systemic issues that I just mentioned. So if you're a medical practitioner, or maybe you're a coworker or you're a business owner, and you want to share with me what are some solutions that you think that we could go ahead and create together in order to solve some of these systemic issues, please let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to know what you guys have for me and figuring out these solutions together. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed the content, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.